action in the second quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 30 yards there. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Sutton, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
From the gun, here's Watson.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Faking the give, now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Nice little juke.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On 2nd down, it's Sutton. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. Over the middle here to Rudolph.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Browns have got it on cruise control.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier.
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Throwing again on second down. Watson, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Browns defense stands tall. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. It's Sutton, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Sutton, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. On 1st down, Keys. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 2nd and goal, Watson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They begin the drive with Williams.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 36. Gets past one man.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his. Absolutely devastating effect.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's got room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35-yard line.
106 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
They try the left side here with Williams. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Sutton, and he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams.
134 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Browns.